Hello friends, this is Cauldron, back with Dragon Age Inquisition. We are here in Skyhold. We got some missions to pick up, and then we got one Sarah mission to send out, so that one I'm excited for.
We cannot neglect our soldiers' training.
Can we neglect roads? Our allies cannot take the same route through the mountains we did.
Friend Incarnus, my Lady Inquisitor, considerable as your support has been, I'm saddened to report my motion died on the Senate floor. Although I'm hardly surprised, my fellows in the Magisterium didn't enjoy the thought of having their freedom limited in any fashion. That was, however, hardly the point of the motion. It was a statement that needed to be made, and your support allowed me to make it far louder and clearer than I ever would have on my own. So I thank you. With any luck, this will draw support from those who feel as I do. It will also draw fire from Venatori cultists. I wonder if this is because I sent Liliana instead of Josephine, if Josephine would have been able to push this motion through. Probably not. I don't know. I'm actually curious. Yeah, if you know the answer to that, let me know. I am very curious on that. I'm sending along a few things which I hope will aid your efforts, and we'll see what more I can drum up. Give my love to Dorian. The poor boy is such a hothouse orchid. He must be wilting in the cold. Magister Maevaris Tilani. Got an apostate staff blade. Okay. Sorry, my cat is yelling at me. Templar Resistances. This is going to be an ongoing thing. I won't send someone out on that just yet, but yeah, that's going to be an ongoing thing. Oh yeah, Memorial for Haven. Ambassador Montelier, please assure the Inquisitor of my deepest regards. Work on the memorial proceeded without incident, and it was unveiled to a crowd of almost 1,000. That's a lot of people in a world like this, Inquisition. May it stand forever as a testament to the tenacity of the faith in times of great trial. Marquise Durelian. Edgy dagger grip. Super edgy. Okay, so yeah, honoring the fallen of Haven. That's good. But what's even better is not that. Here we are. Red Jenny of Henson Party. So we looked at this last time. Basically, it seems like Sarah, memo from Josephine written on a letter from Sarah. Yeah, so Sarah wants to embarrass someone, some jerk-faced noble, and in order to do so, and the justification she gives is that it'll please a lot of people around him, maybe get us some allies. And so this is a Josephine thing. This absolutely feels like a Josephine thing.
Inquisitor.
Oh, I didn't even read it. God damn it. That's my bad. Yeah, I forgot to read what her little comment was. What about up here, the Templar Resistance? Let's follow this one for a bit. I received some news from Maevaris. It seems her little resistance has drawn support. Okay, just as she hoped it would. Thing is, that support comes in the form of idealistic magisters with no real power, while the ones who might see her group as a threat are the true heavy hitters. Reading between the lines, I'd say Maevaris is in more hot water than she lets on. She's crafty, but she could use more help right now, or the resistance might die on the vine. Up to you, but if you ask me, any enemies of the Venatori should be friends of ours, Dorian. That's not an unfair comment. My inclination is to put Liliana on this, or I guess it would be this. No, well, this seems more like after the votes happen, it seems more like a Liliana thing. Allow me to handle this. Eliminate one of her enemies, and the rest will believe she can strike at them with impunity. They will back off. Send some Templars north, disguised, of course, real Templars. The sort who can disrupt magic. That should be all the help she needs. No, you're telling me, the game is telling me that this is a Cullen mission. I mean, it does sound like he's being stealthy about this sort of thing. I trust Liliana just more generally, but let's go with Cullen.
All right.
I've been looking for a way to do some of this reaver stuff, but I don't think I have access to Crestwood yet. I was looking on my map and didn't see it, so maybe that's something that comes up later. So maybe for now I will stay with the champion. I'll take a look at the champion. I guess here's a question. If I pick one of these things, if I go with champion or Templar or whatever, can I later switch to reaver, or is it permanent? Like, whatever specialization I pick, is that permanent? Wait, this one I'm actually pretty close on. I have broken filters, I have Embrium. Acquire writing on Templar methods. Study the methods of the Templars. Reclaim the filter fallen Templars from a demon at Witchwood West Road and Lady Sheena's Valley in the hinterland, so I got that. Readings can be found among the belongings of followers who share this discipline. So, should I have found them on Red Templar things? I don't know. And does... Okay, so the blank means I haven't done it, but I have the 3 broken filters. I guess I don't... I guess some of this I'm not understanding. Acquire writing on the... Yeah, so like if I'm looking at this particular quest, Way of the Templar, okay. Fallen Templars from Demons at Witchwood, West Road, Lady Sheena's Valley, and the Hinterlands. Readings can be found among the belongings of followers who share this discipline. Have I crafted a filter already? Did I do that? Maybe I did. And then acquire writing on Templar methods. Readings can be found among the belongings of followers who share this discipline. Followers, so we're unavailable among the wares of the book merchant in Val Royale. Let me see if I can find that book merchant. Alright, so we're in Val Royale, let's find a book merchant.
We'll have circles to protect us again, hopefully.
Royal Rest of Orlais. A plaque reads, "Here at the heart of the Bazaar, we offer the finest artisanal pieces for the boudoir. Both shop and museum, our merchandise is modeled on the tastes of our most glorious rulers of the past. Rest well, compatriots, rest nation Orlais." So, it looks like Orlais has changed a bunch, and that's quite a bed. Wow, that's a little bit on the extravagant side, but I guess that's what Orlais is. Ooh, there's a note there. 3 Little Empresses. Simple bunks in the style of the 3 Little Empresses, the triplets who were not triplets. Humble in their youths, but a symbol of something more sinister. It was rumored that Empress Marie's, 619 to 643 steel, had given birth to 1 child, but adopted 2 lookalikes to protect the lineage from assassination. Wise in a way, but it presented other problems. If we're to believe the outcome of the popular children's skipping rhyme that we associate with that time. 3 Little Empresses, which of them is true? A simple glass of almond tea, and now there's only 2. 2 Little Empresses, which will be undone. A dagger from beneath a cloak, and now there's only 1. 1 little Empress child reaping what was sown. Only she knows what she was, and now she's on the throne. Oh, get wrecked, mother who tried to protect her children by using human shields. Excerpted and torn from A Disposable Walking Tour of the Capital by Philium, a bard. That is a little bit wild. That's kind of an amazing story. Let's see. What are these? Different kinds of glass, okay. Stained glass. I guess these are for oh, those are for like just accessories that I can put in my room. Okay, the search for the book merchant continues.
What was vague and he moved on quickly.
Their ways are so secretive, so interesting.
And concerning.
Okay, this is the guy with like the one thing to sell. Let me check on this again.
I expect this visit shall be as fulfilling as the last.
Oh yeah, you're a
Then you may
jerk.
leave and purchase things from shops more aligned with your station.
I'll have you know that I'm the Inquisitor.
Of course you are.
I am.
And at this moment you are just as important as any other dreamer who enters my boutique. And just as deserving.
Well, goodbye then.
Yes.
Yes, okay. Let's see what you actually sell. I'm trying to remember the cost of this. 10,000, so mysterious. Okay. Well, I won't buy that yet, and this is not the book vendor. Yeah, I don't really know. There's not a lot of shops here in Val Royale. Is this... Let me just make sure I'm right on this. Journal. Quests. Inquisitor's Path. The Way of the Templar. Acquire writing... Okay. Acquire writing and Templar methods. If unavailable among the wares of the book merchant in Val Royale. Now that I marked it on the map, is it here? Doesn't seem like it either. I don't know, I'll do another pass, but I'm a little bit lost at this point.
Take from
Is this it? Maybe this is it? What are these things? Recovered from Redcliffe? Recovered from somewhere in your travels? What are these? Siege equipment in Thetis. Why is it a book? And this is it's just listed as other. Let me buy this and see what happens. Codex! It's a codex. Okay. So this is like Codex Central. Okay, so we're going to be here for a little while. Siege equipment in Thetis. Siege weaponry has been used in Thetis for centuries, with primitive equipment used as far back as the Third Blight. Nevertheless, it occupies a peculiar niche in the tools of warfare due to its requirements. Any army wishing to produce trebuchets or catapults must be funded and organized well enough to procure both the necessary materials. Sorry, my friggin' cat. I'm lost here. Yeah, any army wishing to produce trebuchets or catapults must be funded and organized well enough to procure both the necessary materials and the military experts to construct them. Throughout history, most armies who fulfilled such requirements did not take advantage of the situation. During the Third Blight, for example, Arlesans and Martsamard constructed catapults to fling flaming debris at the Darkspawn, but the expense of the weapons did not justify the limited damage they caused, and the Darkspawn were ultimately driven back by the Grey Wardens, not siege weaponry. Tevinter forces similarly had the resources to construct siege weapons when attacking the Free Marches, or defending themselves against the Exalted Marches of the Black Age. Instead, the Imperium focused primarily upon the power of its magisters, who were less powerful but more flexible than siege equipment, who could more easily fall back when the tide of battle turned. As a result, the battles against the Kunari in the Steel Age, generals found to their chagrin that the great Oxmen had left them behind. Kunari black powder, as most military experts agree, not magic. It is merely an advanced alchemy that makes their cannons more effective than any trebuchet could be. Nevertheless, there remains hope, as centuries have passed since the last Blight, and now mages are safely held in the circles where they harm none. Yeah, this book was written a little bit early. The experts of Ferelden and Orlais may once again turn their great minds to learning. We need no magic, not where the minds of men survive unfettered. With our resources and our commitment to knowledge, we can easily surpass the brutal Kunari on the field of battle. From Kun, Gurns, and Steel, military conflict, that's an academic title if I ever saw one, military conflict in a post-Blight Thetis written 929 Dragon shortly before the start of the 5th Blight. But what so that's good. I'm actually really excited that I have all these access to all this stuff. But I'm looking for writing on the Templars. So how did these get to be here? Did I just are these things that I could have seen but just skipped over or just missed? Why do books, and this is kind of a question for y'all, why do books come here? When did the Skyhold Garden Codex arrive here? Maybe it was just something I missed and this is their way of getting it to me when it would otherwise be lost. Let's check out Champions of the Just. I think I might come across some others here as well. Because I know there was some stuff left over from when I started in that other zone. Yeah, the Dales, Promise Lost. Okay. Yeah, let's take a look at this. There, see the Winter Palace at Halam Sharal. Gaze upon its white walls and golden spires, built on the broken dreams of a people, our people. The human prophet Andraste was a slave in the Tevinter Imperium, as our ancestors were. When she rose up against them, we rose up with her. Together we fought for freedom. In gratitude and kinship, Andraste promised the elves a new land, the Dales, and although she died, her sons kept her promise. Oh, that's good. Our people came from farthest Tevinter to claim this new land. The elves were from Tevinter initially. That's really interesting. Here our journey ended. This was our Halam Sharal. What was the actual Halam Sharal? The Winter Palace at Halam Sharal. Is that initial paragraph referencing something in... I don't know. I guess we'll see. Unless they mean this is our Haram Sharal, like this is the Halam Sharal. As we laid the first stone for the city, our people vowed that no human would ever set foot upon our lands. The greatest of our warriors swore to uphold this vow. One by one they came, invoking the names of Elganon and Mithal, Andruel and Gilonine. Before all of our gods, they dedicated themselves to Halam-Sharel. Yep. Becoming our protectors, our Emerald Knights. They would ensure that the Dales remained free. It was free for over 3 centuries, but the humans and their new Andrastian chantry would not let us be. They pushed against our borders, they sent missionaries to spread the word of their prophet. They sought ways to subjugate the people once more. When we refused, we angered them. They destroyed us. Even the Emerald Knights could not stand against the might of their army, armored in faith. In the name of Andraste, that's ironic, they burned Halam-Sharel, scattering us to the winds. They forgot that once long ago, Andraste's followers and the elves marched together. They forgot that Andraste called Shartan brother. A promise lost, as told by Keeper Gisharel to the young hunters of the Ralafaran clan on the outskirts of Halam-Sharel. Yeah, elves seem like they get pretty consistently dealt a raw deal. But I do know that there might be something I'm missing with this, because I know that there were cases... What did I miss here? I know that there were definitely cases... Oh, there. Where... where they were like the aggressors from the Dales when they were seeking to conquer. So yeah, maybe it's more complicated. Champions of the just. Blessed are they who stand before the corrupt and the wicked and do not falter. Blessed are the peacekeepers, the champions of the just. Blessed is he who watches over something, for he is truly the finder of lost children. I don't remember that Pulp Fiction line. Anyway, blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow. In their blood the Maker's will is written. Canticle of Benedictions 4:10-11. When Andraste preached these verses, she offered her followers a path of the virtue. In their blood the Maker's will is written, usually interpreted to mean sacrificing one's life in a righteous cause, but like most of the chant, deeper meaning hides beneath the surface. In their blood can be understood as a reference to continuity, an unbroken line of humble behavior required to please the Maker. Rather than a physical fight against demon or apostate, Andraste meant this verse as a warning that her faithful should judge their heart's intentions, questioning those who would lead them astray, and champions of the just are those with the courage to admit their wrongdoing, while letting none continue in their sight. Unsurprisingly, the 4th stanza is popular among militant branches of the chantry, such as the Knights Enchanter and the Templar Order. Yeah, that makes sense. Notes on the Chant of Light by Mother Bazaar of the Grand Cathedral, 939 Dragon. So, does that do anything? Is that the thing I needed for this quest? Acquire writing on Templar... No, it's on Templar methods, not Templar, like philosophy. Readings can be found in the belongings of followers who share this discipline. So this really seems like a hinterland-centered job. I finished in the hinterlands. Is there a book I'm missing here? I'm looking for Recovered from Hinterlands. Summon your travels. No. I don't know. I don't know where to find that last piece then. Is it something, should I be, and again, this is something I guess where I'll ask your advice, should I be going back through the hinterlands, or is this something I'll just find it as I continue on? Because it makes it really seem like I should have seen it in the hinterlands, and I thought I explored that place pretty thoroughly. Because these are all fine, but I don't feel like reading all these just yet, so I might come back here later. Let me check the Skyhold Garden one, actually. O Maker, hear my cry. Guide me through the blackest nights. Steel my heart against the temptations of the wicked. Make me to rest in the warmest places. O Creator, see me kneel. For I walk only where you would bid me stand, only in places you have blessed. Sing only the words you place in my throat. My Maker, know my heart, take from me a life of sorrow. Lift me from a world of pain. Judge me worthy of your endless pride. My Creator, judge me whole. Find me well within your grace. Touch me with fire that I be cleansed. Tell me I have sunk to your approval. O Maker, hear me cry. Seat me by your side in death. Make me one within your glory, and let the world once more see your favor. For you are the fire at the heart of the world, and comfort is only yours to give. Canticle of Transfigurations 12, 1-6. It's if parts of the that feel really almost like ripped straight from Judeo-Christian stuff.
Make a smile upon you.
So this has to be the book vendor. This thing I don't think was a bookie vendor. Maybe this guy has something to say?
Inquisitor, welcome. Thanks to your investment, I have all manner of runners scouring the wake of your adventures. If there's a tome that eludes you, I will endeavor to fill the gaps. I will not deny you a good story nor valuable information.
Yeah, this is definitely the book vendor. I don't even remember what Theron Fall Redoubt was, actually. What was Theron Fall Redoubt? Is it that place in the south here? Right now, that was the Grand Forest Villa. Alright, so I'm going to try one more thing before I give up on this for now. I'm going to try heading back. I didn't see Theron Fall Redoubt here, so I'm not sure on that. I'm going to try heading back here and taking another run through the Templar Camp here to see if there's anything new that jumps out at me. Let's see. Yeah, this place feels pretty well cleaned out already. And I'm glad they don't respawn. I don't know. I legitimately don't know what I'm missing here. The last thing I'm checking before I just kind of give up the ghost on this for now, unless you guys, and just kind of wait for any hints you might have, is checking to see if I actually hadn't done the Templar lyrium filter. Wait. Everything a Templar needs to craft their own infusions of lyrium, without which, of course, a Templar is left without any magical ability. Said that over the years, a Templar developed an acute addiction to lyrium to the point that depriving them of it can drive them mad, a risk not to be taken lightly and none do. Okay. Wait, had I
don't know. I just bought the message.
No, take this one back. No. No. Possibly in a month. No.
Yes, Sarah. Of course.
Wait. I suppose... Ugh, I can't believe this. Yes,
I don't know what they're saying. I had this the whole time. I knew I'd seen this. I just assumed I already crafted that filter. Oh my good lord. All I needed to come here was press the triangle button. All that time I spent searching for old books and searching for whatever. I mean, I'm glad I know about the book vendor in Valroyo now. That's something I'll probably revisit in the near future, but... Oh, sweet lord. So I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to go to the Return to Sir and see if doing this is permanent, or if I can change it, or if this just gives me the option. Whoa. This is new, isn't it? Soulless's room looks friggin' cool. Check all this out. This has got to be new, right? This is not here. He's got a box that he can open to summon Hellraiser. He's got this symbology of wolves, and he got like the Inquisition symbol here. Soulless, you've been busy. I think you told me about
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Or wait, did you already tell me about Corypheus?
I need to know more about Corypheus.
You shamed him when you destroyed Haven. Spoiled his glorious victory. It would be worse to acknowledge that you had done so. He must continue on his course or show weakness. He will return to his plans to throw Ole into chaos, and then conquer it for Devinter.
Okay.
We'll talk
Interesting.
later.
So he's got... It's weird that someone like Corypheus would feel like shame or pride. Like, if he's really just like a god, basically. That's weird. It's weird to me. That was a weird freeze frame.
You constructed your filter.
I have.
Then you've started. Remember, keep dear what you need.
Commit to the Templar class specialization. All other specializations cut off. I'm not ready. Okay.
Not yet. I'll come back.
Okay. Okay. So it is like that. So now I really want to unlock. I mean, Crestwood is Exalted Plains is fine, but I think the next zone, because something I've learned from these foolish attempts is that these things are zone-based. This is Crestwood. This is the Hinterlands. This is Champions, the Exalted Plains, and Reaver is the one I really want. So let's see how I can find Crestwood. I'm going to check if there was an unlock in Return to Sir. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Let me Okay, there. Let me check if there was a an unlock. Timely intervention. No, that's something else. Let me check if there was an unlock available in right now. Liberate Emprise de Lyon. Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts. So the 31 seem like the big deals. Investigate the western approach. What's this? Place is a blighted desert with no trade routes. More surprising, no one's leaving. It bears investigation. Oh, we got some Exalted Plains resources. Okay. I'm not seeing anything for Crestwood. Investigate Hunter Fell. Is this Crestwood? Doesn't look like it. I mean, I might as well. Let me check this out while I'm here. Based on the revelation at Haven that Venatory operatives report to a darkspawn believed to be the Magister
Soulless
Corypheus.
says it changed hands so many times, the original builders can't be traced.
Yeah.
I read the House of
Oh my
Armitage
God! Stop!
once built a fortress in the vicinity
Sorry, I'm getting
5
impatient with
ages
them because I
ago,
just want to read
but
this.
the records are lost.
Based on the revelation at Haven that Venatory operatives report to a darkspawn believed to be the Magister Corypheus, threat assessment of possible Venatory has been reprioritized as vital. Duke Tithus Pentagast rules the Navaran city of Hunterfell. A former military hero who prided himself on his open-minded attitude, Duke Tithus rules with the help of a secret network of old adventuring companions. Yes, this is Cassandra's, like, father, grandfather relation, something like that. And possible lovers, as they're all rumored to be beautiful women. Information on the 5 Bells of Hunterfell, that's a good title, is limited, but they are known to include humans from both Orlais and Ferelden, an elf, a dwarf, even a Talvashoth. Those are the Kunari, like, special forces or secret spies sort of thing, or I can't remember which caste they are. Known or suspected backgrounds range from respected Mortalitasi or Dragon Hunter to bard, smuggler, or even apostate. We believe that one of the 5 Bells of Hunterfell is a Venatory agent working to advance the agenda of Corypheus. Yeah, let's get Liliana on that. A bard's reputation precedes her, even if she wishes otherwise. I can uncover more about her.
Let's see what we have.
So I think that's going to be it for me for now. I guess if there's an obvious way I'm missing to unlock Crestwood, let me know. And I guess the other still lingering question I have, sorry for so many of these, and I'll discover it on my own if I don't get an answer. That's totally okay. Does this green fire, because I don't want to progress this in the main story just yet. There's so much I want to explore and do first. Does the green fire indicate the story progression ones? Like, is that a story progression quest? I'm assuming if I kind of dodge these two, find the warden and the investigate the western approach, that I'll be able to still just explore without changing the world or moving the story. Any thoughts or suggestions? But on the other hand, this one looks like a huge main story quest. I don't know. So, but maybe it's not. So yeah, any advice you have or tips on that are appreciated, and that's going to be it for me. I will see you later. Bye-bye.